Everyone, and we're for more. I almost said Crypt of the Necrodancer. For more Halcyon 6. I feel like we have to be getting close-ish to the end of the game. Also, I just realized, so in the ship construction, you can build the little Federation shuttles, which are trash and don't do anything. And I was wondering why you'd even build these. But we're on Lightspeed edition, not normal edition, which plays much slower, and the shuttles can gather resources. So I imagine with everything being stretched out longer, maybe you can't get your ships rebuilt as much as like early on. Maybe take an early loss, and the shuttle's an option for you to have a ship that can go out and gather resources while you don't have the auto drones. This is probably what it is. But we have to go save the Xanthu Union with our training fleet, which includes Ingeborg. Try to train her up strong enough to fly the Tier 4 vessel. Launch fleet. There's also one of these as a mutant. Repair all. And who are you? Commander cleared out that section. Good job. Wonderful work. I have nothing to build of any use other than like more materials multipliers, which I might. You know what? I'm going to build a materials multiplier. Construct room. Because we have like a lot of rooms. We have a lot of space still. And Alaria is just making more space. Yeah, we're a bit low on materials, so sure, let's give it. And by a bit low, I mean only have 5,000. Yes, that is a mutant. I don't know what that means, but we get to fight him. We're fighting him not necessarily to help the Xanthu, but to train Ingeborg. So Ingeborg can fly the Tier 4 Science because she's a slightly better fighter than Alaria is, and then she can take over combat duties with her slightly better abilities in the same vessel. Alright, defenses are fully up. What is that? Ship disabled. So we can't disable them, which is fine. These are really like obnoxiously long laser animations, so I'd appreciate it if you stop those. Do I need more damage resistance? Nah, let's just take down this little guy. Shouldn't take too long to finish him off, right? Buff everyone's damage. And then you can vulnerable it, and then it'll die very easily to the hunter, which probably could have killed it even without the vulnerability. In fact, maybe I shouldn't even hit it with our tactical ship. That didn't work, which is annoying. Exploits vulnerable, you can finish it off with this. Yeah, there you go. That gets you a little bit of damage on the archives as well as kills this thing. So I don't feel like we wasted as much time. Disrupted their shields, aka just made them vulnerable. Harass this guy. Take advantage of that. Sensors offline. Could have been the singularity of not doing anything else with this vessel, which we might end up doing something with this vessel. Or with this fleet, because there's that other cruel fleet coming that we saw. So Mutant is dead. Just this guy. We can't disable him. We can repair the engineering vessel though. And he is... Oh, he was already vulnerable. I could have shot him, whatever. Hit him with the countermeasures. Do you need repair? You do need repair. There you go, you're fine. We have lots of repair in this fleet. And now ram him, because that's nice. That's a decently strong attack, even without comboing. Almost did 1,000 damage, just like a vanilla attack. Salvage some... Ooh, hull 20%. I don't think... Do we have that? I don't know if we have 20% hull boost. What does he want? Local Zlar Commissioner shiftly demands to know what you want as a reward for your fealty, confusingly. No. So, plus 10 diplomacy. And Isolde has leveled up again. He's a madman of experience. Improves focus fire ship power, even though we never use it. No... Gives him a little extra, some better stats though. I didn't mean to click out of the whole up screen. We're going for... I'm sure he has like a stat upgrade, like right there. Improve ship damage by 5%. I like ramming speed, power. Quick tune-up power is good too though. I like all these upgrades. Okay. Proves damage versus engineering. Yeah, well, just slightly extra damage, sure. And you get 2 points, actually. Improves damage by 5%, more damage. There you go. It's just generalized for a ship that doesn't do that much damage in the first place. So where are you headed to? Zlar. It's the boss, which I'm afraid of. So I think we will instead just flee for our lives. We can turn around once he actually gets there and engages something. Surprised there haven't been any ground battles clearing out these final sectors with Ilaria, who's been a real good sport about it. Commander of the Corzan have... what? What happened about the Corzan? I missed something. Oh, they want to speak to us. Alright, go over there first. Redirect fleet. Commander of the materials multiplier is now online. Acknowledged. Gives us slightly more materials that we don't really need. Anger Force upgraded finished its upgrade. And we have upgraded the ships that we're using. So now we're on to ships that we're not using. Get on it, Carl. Just in case, for whatever reason, we need them. I wonder if there's... I mean, there has to be like an achievement, at least, for completely clearing out all the junk in the space station. Hey, there we go. Exploration team under attack. Ambushed by a group of Gromboli. Prepare for combat. And let's add... Why can't I take you off of your job to... Alright, whatever, cadets. I just do Ilaria. Good luck. An Elder Grombus Overseer and a fledgling Grombulus Blinker. Battle Stims is a speed upgrade. Sure, buff you and everyone else's speed. And maybe you won't die. Maybe you can move fast enough not to be killed immediately. Okay, amazingly not dead. And if you could shock them, that'd be really, really useful. You didn't shock them, so never mind. Confuse the Elder. Maybe it attacks his friend. Now Laurie actually gets to go twice in a row. Now the speed buff. Exploit shock does some damage. Does more damage. Inflicts confuse, already confused. Let's... Will that kill him? It could. It could kill it. Making this a 3v1 would be pretty nice. Nope, it's not dead, but now you can finish it off. Organ failure, that's a disgusting sounding attack. I don't even want to imagine what's happening there. Are y'all dead? Almost. You're almost all dead. Well, Ilaria, heal yourself. I hate to say your health is much more important than these guys. Maybe you should keep upgrading the cadets. We still have upgrades that our cadets could use. This might save one of them. Wait, they have they don't have transfusion. That didn't work, so you're just dissolved. Okay, sorry. Maybe I try to save her. I think we won't lose as much morale for dying, for having all our green shirts die. Not that we need the crew, but we don't really need morale either. It's easy enough to get morale back. So it really is just for my own good. Tons of speed. It's actually almost did. We might be able to do this. Yeah, because she'll... Yeah, well, yeah, we got this. She'll survive. Because he's just not dead, and he can't one-shot her due to the mechanics of the game. Excellent work, Ilaria. Man, the ground combat is so brutal and so surprisingly brutal for the cartoonish graphics. The cartoonish artwork. Most honorable human. The Czar wishes to know that we have joined the war against your hated foe, the dreadful cruel. Ultimate wisdom, Dector is blah 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 blah. Join the onslaught. Are you asking for help? Nah. We just can. That extend you the courtesy of joining in for glory. I mean, yeah, we'll help, of course. They just can't accept that they're being destroyed right now. Save them from extinction. Extinction. That seems awfully extreme, isn't it? Looks like Ilaria will have to go because they're going to be looks like they will just be extinct. Good thing Ilaria has been getting some experience up here clearing out the base. He hasn't gotten his ship experience, or science vessel itself is a little maybe underworked. Good to speak to you. Mean anything to you? Is that what humans sound like to you? That tongue you have is considered highly disgusting. It's not tolerated. Its mention is not tolerated in Corzan society. In this case, it does not sound like a human phrase. This is troubling, so you don't want to bother you about it, but a derelict human vessel passed our space a few weeks ago. It had cruel remains as well, and eerily hypercasting on loop was that phrase. We thought initially it was some sort of common human blessing, so the trendsetter Corzan crowd began using it at various elite cultural events. That is troubling. The truly troubling thing about the phrase is how quickly it proliferated. This human phrase, as we call it, spread like an onion rage swirl across the culture. Everywhere it went, rather than the deep throb of hymnals, it would be Gnokthrognist or Nirguneglat. We thought it was a harmless fad. It seemed to morph to its own religion among the adolescent crowd. Normally, the consensus is cautiously accepting of new religious thought. We were forced to reverse that stance when these adolescent would-be prophets rushed shoveled the on-near shipyards and stole key vessels in the Corzan fleet, so they've been infected by the cruel mind control methods. Some sort of mimetic virus has infected them, and set course for cruel space to the nearby Nork, whatever that means. Sounds like it may have driven them insane. Sounds like an odd remote form of possession. Needless to say, we're going to need a race without our psychic gifts to purge these deviants. Oh, we're going straight to that. Sorry, Commander, were that there were any other way, but Corzan law stipulates prolonged indoctrination must be met with swift and prejudicial execution. Just to play it safe. One last note, it would be best to study the remains of any Corzan you recover, so we may psychically inoculate ourselves. Sure. Wonderful. Yet again, the humans are willing to execute our children. It is joyous day to be sure. Alright, so how much time do we have left? 44 days. 48 days for the Xanthu homeworld is eliminated. That's very far away. 44 days, though, is enough time to fly down there and fight and come back. Right, what fleet are we coming against? 2 tier 3s and tier 4. It's not even a scary fleet. And what is this? Oh, the first possessed fleet. Oh, there's multiple. There's like a whole collection of possessed fleets. Okay, and they're a little scarier overall. Alright. Prepare for the cruel onslaught at Starbase, which is in 40 days. Xanthu have 30 days, and the boss is still there. A very scary boss. I don't want to send our overemployed Inborg there. You have nothing I care about right now. Sure. There you go. Congratulations. So let's send... I need you to be stronger. We can just go fight. I mean, some of these losers. Get the first fleet, just for experience. Just grind up Inborg's ability to fight. Show location. What's our base health? Almost at max. And almost have Starbase completely mapped out as well. Commander of the situation in the cloning chamber, seems as though some members of the crew have attempted to improperly use it. Large number of cadets, I should have got rid of those, seem to have snuck into the cloning chamber in order to make secondary bodies. However, the sheer number of them attempted to make it at once overloaded the equilibrium system, now are trapped in clone sludge containers. Consult the Counselor Center staff. Supercharged cloning chamber with excess dark matter, shut down the process immediately. Counselor staff. The Counselor staff has assembled a plan to retrieve the trapped crew consciousnesses and store them for a time in various experimental cranial canisters. This allowed them to transfer those consciousnesses into new bodies when the clone chamber declogs itself. Oh, someone has to actually do it, huh? Alright. I guess Ilaria, you gotta switch jobs. Sorry about that. there were issues. Now engage the enemy. I just need her level 10 so I can get this. She's level 9, right? Are you? Can I check? Can I check on your level during this? Like you're the officer though. Can I really not check out the officer's stats during the fight? Huh? Weird. Pretty sure she's level 9. We only need her level 10. And I can switch out to the other ship, and then we can really start doing the things that we want to be doing. Which involve taking on the big fights, fighting the boss, hunting down these rogue children, that kind of thing. Check it is kind of messed up that we're so eager to attack their children for them. Hey, aren't you tier 4? We can focus you down just because you're the biggest threat. Instead of doing the weakest, do the strongest this time. Supercharge, and then after he's vulnerable, attack. That seems like a good enough idea. And then vulnerabilize. Take down all their sensors. Got to repair engineering vessel soon. It's okay, it can repair itself. That's like half its job. That is so much damage. Also because we delayed doing any damage to it at all for a little while. Vulnerable again. Harass. No, just finish that guy off. What are you doing? Can you finish him off, please? 100 to 174, not even close. Instead, throw up the shield. Reinforce our engineering vessel. Which evidently can use it. You also self-repair with the android holes. I need to check if we can put on the... whatchamacallit? That thing we had. How are you still alive? Which one of these does more damage? This one does a little less damage, but it's enough to kill a middle guy. And I was going to say slightly debuff these two, but that's not true at all. Can't take down his sensors either. This impaler does not want to go down. I don't need to re-up the damage resistance with the adaptive armor on. Who are you? You're going next. Disable him. Try to focus down that guy. Nice, good job. Not much otherwise to do against this one. Ram him. Chunk of damage. You think ship disabled would be roughly equivalent to engines disabled for things like ramming speed? I guess the ship can be disabled and it continues to fly on the same trajectory. Its engines aren't disabled, just doesn't have control. Is floating, maintains momentum. Although you'd maintain momentum anyway in space without engines, because it's space. That's how space works. So it doesn't make that much sense. In our battle, and we might be able to have her be level 10. 2 tier 4s and a tier 2 we can fight. So I'm trying to get her to level 10. She should just about be there. Do that, and then you protective field, you cloak, and you guard ally. And you next turn you'll have to like repair yourself because you're a little hurt. Well, maybe not. Save one of the heals. Let's just focus down the Shredder. So I do believe it does the most damage. Yeah, something probably doesn't feel good. Actually, you're not taking that much damage. You can just vulnerable. Starting to get a little hurt, maybe. Should do your tune-up ability. There you go, quick tune-up, you're fine. Fine-ish. You're relatively okay. Finish off that one. I was gonna do the AoE ability, but it seemed unnecessary. And it turns out it was unnecessary. Aren't exploiting anything. I can ram one for damage, just hit him with some more damage. I don't really want to repair myself again. Might have to. You can repair drone. It's quick tune-up. It's on cooldown though. Acid bombs? Very good damage over time on the weak one that I'm not focusing right now. Alright, so this is tier 3. You're tier 3, right? It's a tier 2. It's a tier 2 vest. I don't have to worry about that thing at all. Don't even give it the time of day. Looks down this guy, which I think is a tier 3 even, so we're way outgunning these guys. How are you not dead? I'm very disappointed. I know the singularity, because that's overkill, but I'm definitely disappointed. Hey, it bled to death. Good. Right, and Morg, is that it? Is that your level 10? I feel like I've been training you for a while. You one more battle. So let's find a weak fleet. Tier 3, tier 3, tier 2. There's like a second one there? Well, those are the, that's a tier 5 boss. That's tier 5 boss ship, so I don't want to mess with that one. Tier 4, tier 4, tier 3 isn't too terrible. You guys are flying to help exterminate the Yablings. Tier 4, tier 4, tier 2? There's a lot of fleets around. We are in cruel space. Tier 3, tier 3, tier 2. There, get that fleet down. Encounter a fleet of strangely friendly cruel. Fleets encounter a fleet of gabbling, spliced lizard cruel, who seem to have adopted some of their parents' race characteristics. In their own primitive way, they seem to want to sell you a cruel organ and inflated prices. Accept the offer. Attempt to haggle. Leave us as you can. Sure. You buy the bulbous pink chaos aorta from the cruel lizard merchants. While they pour away, they seem to beam with happiness. Their tendrils shake with pride. Oh, they're so happy. We made their day. Good for us. Detected what looks like a cruel facility. Our fleet has picked up a new kind of cruel equipment spawning facility similar to the cruel spire, but oriented around producing cruel ship organs. It may be possible for us to beam directly onto it and steal some cruel bioweapons manufactured inside. Let's go for it. We encounter the defense force, but we have a like fully stacked away team here. She's almost level 10. In fact, this battle could make her level 10, then we could avoid the combat and just turn right around and go home. Charge rocks the enemy, gain increased damage but reduced aim and damage resistance. It just does that. Yeah, go do that on that guy, sure. Oh, he's real okay. Real angry. Calm down. Everyone faster. Ow, he's almost dead. That's sad. He'll be okay though. We'll be able to heal him. Yeah, we'll be able to heal him. All enemies doesn't do anything, just damage. All enemies inflict stun. Stun 2 of them. And you need to heal up. Our kamikaze character, who can then inflict bleeding, an AoE bleeding attack. For a ton of damage. Relative. You can shock everyone. You probably should have stealthed first. That would have been useful for your kamikaze. Didn't really think about that, did I? And we just shoot them. Inflict bleeding. Already have some bleeding going on. Inflict confused. Yeah, just shoot them. Just use your gun. I shoot those guns to you guys for a reason. Exploits afflicted. Exploits afflicted. We have no way to cause these things. Can't inflict exposed though. Ow! No. I thought everyone died, and I was super mad for a second. Okay, we need to kill that thing immediately. that will probably kill it. It's a good chance that kills it, and then we can heal. Okay, he's dead. Whew. Other than you, do you have inflicts confusion? You do not have anything that inflicts confusion. They're shocked. You can just keep them shocked. I guess you just keep one of them shocked, or expose the other one. Not just shock the one. Try to keep them controlled as long as possible. That would have been useful to open with. We're still healing, so we have to... That's our only way to heal, is do the mass transfusion. And then you... Can you kill... I don't think you can kill this guy. You can expose, though, for, like, trash damage. Just trash damage. 140's not quite going to kill him. Has a little less damage, and then a little bit of bleeding. I don't need a ton of bleeding. Just blind him. Yeah, blinding's fine. Oh, jeez, our whole team's real upset. Okay. Emergency meds. The damage man. Okay, he's... And then everyone else healed off the transfusion. Thank goodness we have some transfusions. Whew. Blow him up. Just the one guy left. Inflict him with an exposed. He shouldn't be able to kill us. In fact, confuse him so he can't target down one guy. Not effective, but it's the thought that counts. Blind him. Maybe he won't be able to hit us. Good evade. Yeah, finish him off. That was kind of scary. Just do the cool punch. Good job. Yeah, anime teleport punch. Victorious. We got kindness injections and bonus morale. Ground combat bonus for Isolde. And Ingeborg has finally leveled up. That's what I wanted the entire time. Boosts all resistances. I didn't like these other ones. Just bonus aim and evasion is fine by me. But I want you to boost it speed. Yeah, go for boosted speed. And unlock spin maneuver. Good job. And now, First Fleet, you can turn right around and come back home. The crew will have infiltrated the Zero-Dax reactor on Halcyon 6. While our crew has mostly sealed them in, the creature's clear presence will undoubtedly result in crew morale loss over time. Everyone's working. I'll get to that in a moment. Once Ilaria is done with his thing. Consciousness transfer process goes off without a hitch, and all the crew is saved from volatile cloning vets. The crew thank you for not leaving them in there, and promises to treat all future advanced technology on station a little more gingerly. For some reason, one guy still died, though. And Ilaria, you have to deal with the Zero-Dax reactor nonsense, please. Ilaria Song's preparing to take on the crew. They await your command. It's one guy. Let's go. I don't care about keeping the green shirts alive this time. You will get, however, a blood drive. We'll see if you can survive. I'll give you the heal over time. You don't get the heal over time? Blood drive? Well, never mind then. You don't get any health, do you? Inflicts bleeding. Ooh. User does some damage over time, huh? Get some speed buff, fine, I'll heal you. I don't like it, but I have the cooldown, I'll use it. Maybe we do want to upgrade all our cadets. I guess that's what Ilaria can do. After he's done exploring everything, he's not going to have much work. You're already transfusing, so you don't need to do that. You can just confuse them psionically. Then once the fleet returns, the Ingeborg will be transferred to the top tier science vessel, and they can dispatch to take on the Cruel. Exploit shocked is not going to be shocked ever. So just whatever does the most damage, which is Sonic Blast forever. Keep them very confused. Can he not be afflicted? Is that something? Oh no, there it is. X's damage. He's never gonna be exposed, so keep stabbing him, reapplying the damage over time. Can we exploit exposed? We cannot exploit exposed. Give him that blood drive though. Keep that transfusion up. And heal your friends. I can't just let them die that easily. I'm not gonna be sad if they die, but I can't just abandon them to their fates. They do a little bit of damage. They're kinda helping. What is that? Exposed, exposed, exposed. Everyone's exposed now. It's not good for them. Oh, the confusion too. Uh-oh. Chance they just do whatever they want. Go ahead and more confusion. Because like I said, it's the highest rolling attack. I just might as well play it. Did you hit him with the transfusion? I think he did, yep. A little bit of damage over time. 82 per round is not bad at all. Throw on 12 per round? Almost have 100 per round damage over time. And he barely has, he has just over 200 HP. Except here where we finish him off. Oh, 66. We're out of healing too. These poor cadets might not make it. Oh yeah, we hit him pretty hard. Alright, finish him off. Good work. I was gonna say away team, but they're in the starbase, so good job, security team. Led by a guy, we have dispatched them. Woohoo, 5 crew, whatever that means. And now let's just finish. I just want the first fleet to get home, and we can cut it. Oh, we have to talk to you now. All right, fine. Rigging up a big freighter of donations in light of all your recent hardships. And when that happens, a cruel fleet comes warping in from their side of the quadrant, starts firing. The freighter was completely obliterated. Of course, we fire up a debt collection fleet to deal with them. And guess what happens? Your fleet was destroyed, or they're taken over by some sort of parasitic psychic attack. I guess you've run into this before. It goes to show that maybe we ought to have paid a little closer attention to that whole collapse of the entire human race thing that happened a few months ago. Looks like over a year ago, but now. As we say on YAB, life is a terrifying sequence of horrors that bring into question its very purpose, and you might well get used to it. I couldn't agree more. Speaking of turns for the worst, that Shanghai fleet of ours is now under control of the Cruel, is on the way to raid your station. If that's okay, the Cruel Overbrain, or whatever it is, really has it out for you. What should we do with your fleet when it arrives? Well, I destroyed it, of course. We want that fleet taken down ASAP. Not the least because of a sizable insurance policy the guild has taken out against destruction, a policy which does not cover psychic domination. Believe me, you must destroy that thing, if not for yourself, then for the sake of the economy. Well, very good. Am I going to make it back before this happens? I just want my fleet home safe and sound before I save it. For all those speed upgrades, I still feel like we're going really slow. Commander, we're getting reports that the facility at Loop is under attack by rogue pirates. That is what they're. Oh, these are actually like Forzan. That's a decent pirate fleet. All right, I was going to dismiss it as being pointless. All right, we made it back though. We can cut it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch.xd. I'll see you guys next time. And your obscure compliment is you're worth investing in, just like Ingeborg right here.